Hello everyone, welcome back to Skeledon, Bushcraft and Survival. Glad you could join me. Today is a real quick trap video. Now this trap right here is actually a very old trap. In fact, it derived from the old scissor trap. Same concept. Now, it's got an engine coming up, the cordage coming down, fastened to the trigger, right, and then over to the snare. It has two beams coming across here, which I'm actually going to get a real close view of this and how it works here in a second. But then there's also a platform right there. So when they engage on that platform, that triggers it. Now, as far as bait, I would use peanut butter, because literally everything likes peanut butter. And I found out in earlier studies that even turkey likes peanut butter. Something to keep in mind, right? Well, anyway, yeah, so this comes down to here and it comes through here. There's two cross members here. And when I set it off, you'll see what these cross members are for. All right, I'll do it this angle. Comes in, eats a little bit off the bait, puts his foot right there on that platform. That little platform right there is all it takes. And now you see what this is for. It locks them up tight. Works great too. Another cool thing that you could do with this trap is put a bell on the end of here. Fashion a bell, put a bell, whatever. That way when it goes off, it triggers an alarm and you can come get it. Now, the reason why that I like this a lot better than the scissor, and the reason why that they actually went to this instead of the scissor, is because let's say that something gets in there and gets out, right? But it's injured. Then it's somewhere else and it dies somewhere else, and we don't want that. We want it locked in where it is. Now, if it's something really small, of course, a scissor would work great on this size, on this scale. But something bigger like a squirrel, they're pretty resourceful and they can get out. And when they do get out, if they're injured and they die, like I said, that's no good. So this right here locks them in place, and even if they try to get out, they can't. And they get slung back. So they wear out and so on and so forth. When you get to them, you can dispatch them. Another thing to take in consideration with this trap, it is for small game. It is not for larger game like raccoon and possum and things like that. Fox, it's not for that. It's for more, basically squirrel and rabbit. So the best times to set these would be early morning rather than late at night before you go to bed. And the reason why is because raccoons come out during the night and they will play havoc on your trap. They will totally disarm it and you won't catch anything. So that's kind of a bummer. So this right here, definitely need to set it early morning, and then when squirrels come down, you're more apt to get one. Now another thing I want to bring up too, I left this just totally exposed so that you can see everything in this. This is very directional important. It has to go this direction. If they come from this direction, it will not work. So what you would do is get some limbs like this right here. Get some limbs, small limbs like this. And what you would do is you would build them up like this behind the trap so that they only see one way of getting in. you definitely want to bombard this section completely so that they wouldn't even think about going in this direction. The opening is this direction, and that's where we want them. So there it is. There's the trap. Nice little trap. I love this thing. It actually works. While I was out here, I caught a squirrel with it. I've been out for 4 days, 5 days, 5 days. Today's my 5th day. I'm actually going home today. But yeah, I was hungry. I need a squirrel. I set my traps. This isn't the only one. I have them all over the place just so I could eat while I was out here. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that this right here gave you some ideas on future traps and things like that. I hope it does you good. Well, anyways, happy trapping. Stay safe. Always obey the law, of course. I have to say that because of YouTube. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this type of video, please like, share, and subscribe. I have many more coming up in the future. Until then, take care. And remember, nature, it does provide.